Welcome to Going In, Sane with Temperance Remain. That's me. How y'all doing? It's Sunday. I thought it was Saturday. Told you my weekends roll weird. So yeah, just took it real easy today, but let's do a night read, shall we? Sure. So let me see. So I'm sitting here going, okay, well, what's the beginning of the message? So let's call in gang, shall we? I don't know where my other glasses went. I'll turn up. Gang, would you like to come? This is your message, not my message. By the way, hi if you're new. I'm calling in the guides, okay? And the angels with swords. The original cosmic gangsters, what I like to call them. Metatron. Uriel. Yeshua. Yeah. Ladies. Joan, Magdalene. Faith and Grace. Shekina's always here. Jophiel, Raziel. Yep. The gang's all here. Y'all ready to start your message? So they've got in my head playing Led Zeppelin, Stairway to Heaven. There are two paths you can go by, but in the long run, there's still time to change the road you're on. And there is. But we're all where we're supposed to be. Make me a clear, concise, precise, articulate is always nice. Channel for your message. Don't let me skip a beat. Like, we got you, Trace. You're right. You're on the move. I mean, because I love Zeppelin, but I do. By the way, if you're new here, welcome. This channel is based off a series of self-help videos to prepare the inner ground, mental, spiritual, emotional, mental, heart, chakra, for ascension. I've used the videos recently myself, going through the solar eclipse that we just went through, and I had to go back and I started watching my series again, and I have to say, I'm still on point. I'm still at 0.0 point of joy, which is bliss. If I say previous videos, it's because it's mentioned in the series, and builder cards are from other oracle readings, which this is one. The series which I'm talking about is the one I have listed other than oracle, and that's the series with the foundational self-help. I don't know what to title it. I mean, maybe somebody could give me what they think it should be titled. I don't even know what genre this is in. This is new territory, right? I mean, I don't know how to quantify it, qualify it. I'm just doing me. So there. Okay, so welcome, new people. Hang in. You'll see how this. Don't worry about it. We're just gonna roll with the OCG, original cosmic gangsters. Okay. So it's the two paths you can go by. Part of the song. Stairway to Heaven. My poor broken nose, right? Okay, so spiritual warfare. We're still on that because I mean, if your reality was fixing to cease to exist as you knew it and know it and manipulated it, wouldn't you be throwing a baby ass fit too? I mean, that's what it comes down to. They're throwing everything they've got right now, and so just know that it's happening. So I'm going to tell you, I'm going to share with you, it's closer for now. I'm going to share with you what they've been sharing with me today and yesterday. So if you didn't see the previous 3 videos, these all are in there one by one by one. They explain what's been going on. And so if you feel lost, just stick here or pop back 3 videos and start there and come this way. At any rate, okay, so I'm going to quit pausing for people who may not know what's going on, all right? Two paths you can go by. They're going to try and throw in what we used to call a ringer, or sweeten the deal, make the honey pot bigger. It's all lies anyway. It's all lies, but it's like, shiny bauble, come and get it. Here's what you want. I'm finally going to give it to you. Or, hi, I'm Mr. Suave. I'm your dream man. I'm here to sweep you off your feet. Let's go. Don't fall for it. I mean, they're telling me, don't fall for it. And now I'm sharing it with you because this is my work. This part is my work. And I'm sharing it with you guys. Okay, so deeper. I'm trying to see where they want me to go with this. Well, that means, okay, so for the there is no good names to use. There's no good titles or compartments to put these opposing forces into. Some people use karmic. Some people use demons. Some people say some karmics are demons. I'm not saying they are or not. I'm just saying what some people say. I'm sure it's true. I'm sure it's true. I'm sure that some of okay, I'm just gonna be real here, okay? I'm not gonna pussyfoot around this shit. I can't. It's too difficult. It's like trying to pussyfoot talking about Donald Trump or the election. I mean, or scamdemics, or vaccinations. It's also retarded and backward thinking and convoluted, quite frankly. And I'm a truth teller, so I'm just gonna tell the truth as I see it. And if they kick me off of YouTube, you know why. Okay, so good stuff. Take a deep breath. hold on to your hats. This is where most people don't want to go. Where do I start? Okay, so Lightworkers, Starseeds, Twin Flames, Gaia, Ascension, the Event, the Most High God, and everything else. Jesus and the Messiah, Christ consciousness, or the dude in the book. Okay, so everybody has their opinions, and I say use your discernment on that. I'm not going to say one way or the other. I mean, that's not my job. My job is not to be or some religious guru or a preacher. God forbid. But there are light and dark forces. There is high vibration, high frequency energies other than ourselves, because we're very dense, low 3D is a very dense place to exist. As you can tell by most of the population of Earth, we're dense as hell. Okay. So play on words, okay? Although most people would agree that this plane of pain has become quite hellish. Okay, so there we go. Welcome to story hour. Jeez, I don't know. Okay. There are opposing forces of light and dark right now. Okay, and they're otherworldly. Okay, they're just not. They are extraterrestrial because they're not from here. If they were terrestrial, they would be Earthlings. Okay, so skipping all the trying to explain every detail, which is beyond us because we're so dense, okay? The dark forces that have been ruling our planet and enslaving us, which most people are becoming aware of. That's because of the Ascension, which is light forces coming to save our dumb, dense butts. Because enough of us were like, And that's because we're light workers put here to lighten up, to enlighten up this planet right now. Twin Flames are a part of that too. They have their own niche, and we don't need to get into that either. Well, kind of do. And starseeds, okay, and there's the indigo children and the rainbow children and the this is all Googleable. Y'all can do your own research, okay? I'm just going to try and hit things for you to Google because I don't have 10 hours. And you guys don't have 10 hours for me to get through this. I know. So the dark forces have their own counter forces. Their troops that they've enlisted to oppose the light workers and the twin flames and the starseeds on their projected path to fulfill their contracts. That's what those souls are here to do, to fulfill a contract, to do their portion of the puzzle and anchor in love and light That's why you're here. Everybody is love and light. And people are like, yeah, love and light. No, but that's what we're here to do. I mean, that's why they're making fun of it. That's why they want to diminish it and dilute it. Okay? And the twin flame community has gotten way out of hand, and most true twin flames have abandoned that ship because it got taken over by the nefarious forces because they saw it was lucrative and a way to dilute the point of the matter, the truth of the matter, and turn it into hogwash like religion. Like anything, they can do that to anything that's the truth, and just call people crazy, and turn things into their toxic waste dump. Just it's not that hard to do. That's why the light workers, the twin flames, the star seeds, and such are old souls. There's no young souls that do. Okay, these are bothering me. I can't see, but that's okay. There's no young souls here that. No, I can't see because of my bangs. Okay, so we're old souls. And yes, I'm one. I mean, one or all. I mean, I don't know. Does it really matter? No, it doesn't. Okay, can't look without my glasses. Well, I'm having a hard time with this. I didn't think it would be this hard. Okay. So, they have an army to come against the dark army and the light army. It's epic battle. It is. It just is. It is. Okay. So, when I speak of that, with as much light as you, with the potential of your light, that's how much darkness is going to oppose you. I mean, because we're threatening their existence. We're here to stop this, to ascend Gaia, to help everybody. And they rather like things the way they were going. And I mean, it was going to take another 26,000 years around, the elliptical around Planet X. How long that takes to orbit the sun that's the Mayan calendar, right? That's what that was. And see, when it says when it said the end days, it was the end of that and in the beginning of the rest. But during this time, each time, Gaia has the chance to ascend and all the souls on her. And they were trying to stop that. Okay, so that big chunk, we're going to leave that there. So to stop that, they assigned one or several hundred, I don't know, soldiers, dark soldiers, against the souls that were here to propel us into ascension, to help Gaia. And we didn't know, because we didn't know. But they knew what they were doing. And some of these demons, it's true, some of the demons got into willing meat suits, took them over on purpose to muck us up and to keep this place in low density and for them to survive. Okay, so they're still at it. And they're doing whatever they have to. And the price to their own soul doesn't matter apparently anymore, because they don't know any better, or they sold their soul and it doesn't matter. They're all in. I don't know what else to say, because I don't deal with that shit. I'm not privy to the deals they have to make and how that works, because I'm not that. But I know what I've been told and shown and what's been revealed to me, okay? Okay, so if you are a light worker, a twin flame, or a starseed, you can expect more opposition, and the more detailed and defined and intricate your contract, the more opposition you're going to have. That's just all I'm going to say on that, because that's all I know. Okay. Maybe it didn't take that long to say all that, but maybe it did. Okay, so they're going to throw a shill, a ringer, a decoy, and the advice is, know what you know. Don't go backwards. Stand your ground. Don't digress. Move forward. Start, manifest your future. Don't try to fix your past or revisit it. You can't. You need to do yourself to save the world. You can't save one soul and save the world too. Other than yourself. There was a warning, December of 2019, about 2020, and there were so many warnings about the despair and the hopelessness and what the next months coming up with we're going to look like. I didn't say how long, because nobody knows, but it's still happening. And the despair and the angst and the desperation of the desperation, same thing, of the souls feel like they've got nothing to lose, and they've been on the wrong side of left for all this time anyway. So guard yourselves. Be warned. Be prepared. Stand your ground. Get grounded. Stay sober-minded. I'd like to caution folks about taking anything that's self-medicating at this time, or narcotic of any sort, because the forces that have control, whether it's street drugs or pharmaceuticals, it doesn't matter. The ones that have control of the distribution and sometimes the manufacturing of these compounds, okay, They're part of the ones that don't want it to end. And they can put intention. They can mess with the compilation of it. They can adjust it, and they can hurt you. And they're going to aim to. I don't care who they are, and I do care who you are. That being said, alcohol is called spirits for a reason. Remember in the old days they used to call it spirits? Because when you get polluted, your soul tethers out, and spirits can step in. Word up. Okay, gang. Did I say everything you wanted me to say? Stairway to Heaven's still in my head. So maybe to play that song. I want me to start with these. Okay. Forewarned is forearmed. Trust your gut. Your intuition is where it's at. It's an open book test. Ask your guides and angels to help you. Ask them to show you, to lead you to the right information on the web. Don't use Google. Use DuckDuckGo or something. If you ask them to drop the information in front of you, they will. You just have to see it when it gets there. If you feel like you're not being if you feel like there's a cloud in your head, that's a spell. Someone's trying to cloud your vision, cloud your mind, fuck up your thinking, distract you from what you're supposed to be doing, from standing in your power. That's it. That's the bottom line. They don't want you to stand in your power, so stand in it. Relentlessly. Find joy. I mean, ever since that, okay, so the last 3 videos, and then this one's the 4th, and I talked about my journey through the opposition, and I lost my joy. And I had my joy for, months, a couple months, 3 months, just like straight. I was like in it. I was unshakable. And then I had rage all of a sudden. Whatever. What the fuck ever. And then I got it back. And I haven't left again. That's why I'm saying watch the videos, previous videos, okay? I'm not kidding. I've been like, woo, yeah, woo, woo, woo. What a raft ride. Flora, fauna, manifesting my future, putting it in my vortex as I float up to it. Because I know that I know that I know that I know, and I am what I am, and that's all that I am. Would you like to start this message? Metatron, you're taking the lead. Okay. Any others? Okay. Which ones? I've been so bored but content all day. There's nothing on there nor there. You know, I had some, the messages that, like like I told you about in the beginning of this video, the ones that were sharing with me this information. And TV's crap. I mean, it's just crap. And I'm like, I didn't feel like doing a video. I was eating. I overate. I didn't eat heavy, but I ate too much. It's good. Dang, I cook good. I can cook. I can make. I'm not bragging. I'm just saying. I'd like to add to this message, Metatron. Any others? Next. Anything else you guys want to say? They said yes in the cards. Bitches. I mean, some things are hard to talk about when you don't have, well, when people don't want to hear it, I mean, this is the cray-cray stuff. This is the truther stuff, the woo-woo, and it's hard to talk about because people are tentative because of how we've been conditioned, and it's all programming. But even though I believe you guys understand what I'm saying, and that you'd even believe me, and you should, finding the words, to explain sci-fi when it's not fiction. This is epic, people. This is not a game. Would you like to add to this message? Others? OCG. Just do. Awesome. These ones. Come on. Whoa. Wrap this. Yeah. Okay. It's kind of dark in here because the sun is going down and it's coming right through the window. And I'm not interested in all of that. Okay. Okay. This one wanted to come out the other day, and it's the one that fell back in. Creator Alchemy. Well, I could tell because it was black. And when I watched the playback, I saw it, and I'm like, did you want me to grab that one? They're like, it's okay. You didn't, so no. I remember thinking at the time, too, should I? And I just pushed it back in, so. But it's here now. Oh, it's really bright. Like I said, I am not interested in all of that, so. How are we going to do this thing? No. Is that where we brought it? That's Ready? Creator alchemy. Essential meanings: a powerful alchemist. Your calling, purpose, passion, the ability to manifest your dream into reality, being on the road to success, new creative abilities, activating dormant DNA, the spark of ideas. Self-care message. The minutiae that anchor you down, a need to believe in your dream, too many projects or ideas at the same time, a need for focus, determination. You are a powerful alchemist, and you are ready to transform the ingredients of your life and make your gold. You are about to step onto a timeline of great potential where there is a window of opportunity to engage in your own evolution. This is annoying as hell. I don't know if you guys can hear me, but it's hard to see. Let's do this. There. That's better. Okay, we're going to do that again because this is important. You are a powerful alchemist, and you are ready to transform the ingredients of your life and make your gold. You are about to step onto a timeline of great potential where there is a window of opportunity to engage your own evolution. Use your creator alchemy to refreshen offbeat skills or to rethink unusual experiences. From your past, that will become skills from your past that will become relevant again. These fleeting moments offer quintessential creators like you the power to activate dormant DNA, change your awareness of self, and experience a profound inner change. Some call it ascension, others call it a frequency shift, and others perceive it as neurogenesis, epigenetics, or upgrades in consciousness. As you blend past and future, your creator core is ready to level up and draw inspiration from this upgrade. Try to remain on your highest vibe over the next few days so you can take advantage of this potential. Co-create. God, they're good at this, are they not? Try to remain on your highest vibe over the next few days so you can take advantage of this potential. Co-create willingly with Source and watch for unusual or eccentric illuminations to seed the way. Changing matter into creator gold will be anything but business as usual. Have you been tracking the ideas and wisdom that you've been downloading from Spirit lately? You are a badass creator. You've been alchemizing your experiences for a while now, so what's holding you back from manifesting the big dream? Do you need more support, technique, guidance, determination, faith, passion, energy, certainty, knowing, or what ingredient will speed up your transformation? Dadgum. Find your sacred flow. Find your sacred flow. Essential meanings. Finding your flow state, your unique rhythm, bringing your spirituality into the solution, in flow with the universe, pausing, surrendering control, taking time to understand other perspectives and your own. Self-care message. A habit of copying someone else's steps, overscheduling your time, being a martyr, putting others' needs in front of your own, a need for self-care, and a sacred pause. your sacred flow. Which one of those words is powerful medicine for your creator spirit? Tune into your own. You're good at this. Dadgum. Tune into your own rhythm and actively schedule your own unique sacred flow into your life every day. This may mean stopping to nap, exercise, or meditate. Oh, thank you. Exhaustion, lack of sleep, lack of self-care. Sorry to be pointing. Very counterproductive at this time. If you don't rest, the downloads that are meant for you can't seed. Do with that which you will. This may mean stopping to nap, exercise, or meditate during the day if that's what makes your heart sing. It may mean scheduling something sacred into your planner, something epic even. What makes you feel alive and in flow with the world? Are you leaving time for that thing? If something is encroaching on your flow time, you may need to set clear boundaries and prioritize the sacred break. It's important. Be sure you aren't giving up your personal space so that someone else can benefit. Don't be a martyr. This space is desperately needed for you to find your center. If you are feeling pressure to make an important decision right now, it is not the time to give an answer. If you are feeling pressure to make an important decision, right now is not the time to give an answer you aren't completely sure of. Go with the flow of not knowing. Sleep on it. Surrender. Surrender to not having all of the answers and know that everything will be revealed when you gift yourself the space of distance, stillness, and perspective. When have you lost yourself in when have you lost yourself in doing instead of thinking? What activity has made you get into that flowing state of Zen and just being? How do you get into that sacred zone, that place where time stands still and everything else fades away? If you were to flip your opinion on its head, what perspective would you be gifted? Talk about flipping into the hangman position not too long ago. Unstick the stuck. If you're receiving this message and you receive the message, like you get it and then you receive it, don't you feel loved right now for having been given it? The universe loves you so much. And they want you to have the best intel. The best intel that they can give you. But you have to receive it. And I believe my Ninja SEALs are here to receive. So, back to the Unstick the Stuck. Essential meanings: busting out of sticky energy, breaking stagnation, seeing the pattern of your rut, integrating a message or a lesson, success. Self-care message: stagnation. Okay, breaking stagnation was the one above. I was like, wait, I just said that. Stagnation, too much energy causing a traffic jam, a need to focus, seeking motivation and clarity. It's time to bust through the confines of the current pattern that you've got going on. This may be an overall sticky pattern that you are experiencing, or it may be showing up in one small area of your life. Either way, it's time to dust away stagnant energy and give things a fresh glow. No more stalling. If a situation, relationship, expectation, or unwanted responsibility weighs heavy on your heart, or if the dense energy of, they are so good at this, or if the dense energy, they are so good at this, oh my gosh. No more stalling. If a situation, relationship, expectation, or unwanted responsibility weighs heavily on your heart, or if the dense energy of habit is making you feel like you have limited control over your circumstances, it's time to look at the relationship you have with your rut. It's time to look at the relationship you have with your rut. It is so familiar. Oh, is it so familiar that it feels like it's part of you? Or could it be serving you in some sneaky way? Sometimes our ego accepts the rut because it keeps challenges, fears, and possible failures at bay. Remember that you always have a choice to find the tools, help, and energy that you need. Unstick the stuck to welcome your momentum and the willpower to achieve. Commit to one idea and action and usher in a dynamic trajectory for your future. Your body is not trapping you. Your family is not trapping you. Your luck is not trapping you. Your life circumstances are not trapping you. What excuses are you holding on to? What is it that's got you stuck? Modern life can be so over the top that it can cause a traffic jam of epic proportions. Could you be missing cues that you're tired, exhausted, or needing rest? They are Metatron. Give it up for Metatron, man. Damn. You know that the banner I put up in the beginning, my lead-ins. Have you read it? The one with Metatron. Unstick the stuck. I'm blown away, honestly. Okay. Joyful muse inspiration. I love you, Metatron. He's an ass kicker. I like ass kickers. Of course, he's an ass kicker because he's older than dirt. He knows that it's important to kick some flipping ass. Get to going. Like, oh my gosh. He would have done great on my grandpa's ranch. Yeah, hold on. So I took a shower and my hair is drying right before your very eyes. Oh, there we go. Joyful muse. Inspiration, the gift of play, inner child. Yes, I want to go play. Who wants to go play? Let's go play. I want to play. The joyful muse invites you to be more playful, to have more mirth and joy in your life. You have become boring to yourself, even as others continue to find you interesting. Circumstances have dulled your edge, and it's time to change. Not the things around you, but your attitude. Blow a morning kiss to yourself in the mirror. Smile to a stranger. Wink to a child. Be mildly but elegantly inappropriate. I won't right now. I'll spare you guys. The joyful muse is a source of inspiration, a wild and disruptive feminine force that compels you to invite more pleasure and delight into your life. Give yourself permission to be mischievous and find the humor in tragedy while careful not to become frivolous. The power of this muse will shake up everything around you and invite you to create beauty and grace out of the pain and tragedy you perceive in areas of your life. The joyful muse often comes at a time when darkness prevails and the future seems dour. Embrace her gifts, being playful without being silly. Invite the child inside of you to come out for a play date, and he or she will help you to return to your innate innocence, the place of never been there, never done that, even if it's the same routine you wake up to every morning. I want to play. I haven't had her in a while. Girl, the disowned self. This card is so sad. Especially when you can relate to the pain of this card. Root girl, root girl, the disowned self, hidden beauty, the need for acceptance and love. Root girl sits shivering, unclean, and naked at the base of the tree of the self. She is unloved, unwanted, and shunned for her deformities. She has no home, but is safe burrowing underground to dwell near the deepest roots of this sacred tree. Who is she to you? Could this urchin be the one part of you that, reintegrated, can lead to your wholeness and true purpose? Previous videos, okay? This is a part of you, the embodiment of a deeply flawed perception of your failures, manifesting as guilt and shame. Don't do it. Shame game, okay? Previous videos. When you project envy onto others, or any emotion or instinct that you've learned to repress or deem unnatural, it's this homeless child self-crying for attention, acceptance, and love. You want to lash out? Ignore it. Push it aside, all while refusing to acknowledge this ugly quality as belonging to you. Ah, but if you would only look into the root girl's eyes and see the beauty and the unmet need, your unmet need, you would realize that this part of you asks for your compassion and understanding. This part of you was born when you were wounded and were conditioned to believe you're not whole. It's a lie, I tell you. Conditioned to believe that you're not whole, that your expression of self is somehow too much or too little. You may have inherited this creature from your ancestors. That's why we're here to transmute all the pain from our ancestors too. It's not a minuscule task that we have, that we're doing here. It's not. It's soldiers of the universe are not here ill-equipped for the job at hand, for this mission. It's time to soldier up. The despair, we're supposed to get through it and transmute it. Never leave a void. Previous videos, okay? You got this. I got it. We've got this. Come on, soldiers. Ninja SEALs. This part of you was born when you were wounded and were conditioned to believe that you're not whole, that your expression of self is somehow too much or too little. You may have even inherited this creature from your ancestors. However it was, this child's self came to be curled up at the roots of your sacred tree self. It's time to welcome her into your heart. When you do, everything you've been searching for becomes illuminated, and your path lights up with renewed purpose. When you come to love Root Girl and claim her as your own, accepting her and your humanity, she is transformed just as you are. Then all manner of magic begins to arrive in abundant form. Look for the beauty. Oh my gosh. Whatever. This is a new one. Oh my gosh. This is tight. In the hand. The universe is your partner. Dang, Metatron. He's got it going on. What can I say? Thank you, Metatron. That's what I can say. Dang. In the hand. Feeling secure, taken care of. The universe is your partner. Something amazing happens when you contemplate your intimate relationship with your higher power. How do you engage it? Perhaps you might have seen things through the influence of your religious background, or you may have been exposed to other ways of making that connection real for you. It doesn't matter the source of your understanding. What matters is what works for you. That's why I skipped it in the beginning, right? Because it's not up to me to tell you what to believe. All I can share with you is in as basic, universal, okay, never mind. Back to the book, Tracy. Okay, hold on. Jeez. Anyway, they're really good at this, are they not? How do you engage it? Perhaps you might have seen things through the influence of your religious background, or you may have been exposed to other ways of making that connection real for you. It doesn't matter the source of your understanding. What matters is what works for you. For example, if you believe in a punitive God, you will be afraid of punishment for your transgressions. If you believe in a version of a higher power that blesses you, you might find it easier to surrender to a relationship of radical trust. Right now, if you imagine relaxing, curled up in the hands of the divine, how does that make you feel? How can you then turn over your needs and desires to that divine power and trust that you're safe and secure and don't have to do anything at all to feel that way? Grace is activated in your life now. You're in good hands. Your work, family, relationships, home, everything. I'm going to start that again. Grace is activated in your life now. You're in good hands. Your work, family, relationships, home, everything. You've done all you can, so now is the time to rest and recharge instead of producing, doing, acting, strategizing. A hot tea and a good book and a soft blanket are in order. Do I need to read that again? I'm going to read it again. Something amazing happens when you contemplate your intimate relationship with your higher power. How do you engage it? Perhaps you might have seen things through the influence of your religious background, or you may have been exposed to other ways of making that connection real for you. It doesn't matter the source of your understanding. What matters is what works for you. For example, if you believe in a punitive God, you will be afraid of punishment for your transgressions. If you believe in a version of a higher power that blesses you, you might find it easier to surrender to a relationship of radical trust. Right now, if you imagine relaxing, curled up in the hands of the divine, how does that make you feel? Can you then turn over your needs and desires to that divine power and trust that you're safe and secure and don't have to do anything at all to feel that way? Grace is activated in your life now. You're in good hands. Your work, family, relationships, home, everything. You've done all you can, so now is the time to rest and recharge instead of producing. You've got to rest to be activated. And recharge instead of producing, doing, acting, strategizing. A hot tea and a good book and a soft blanket are in order. Dang. A burst of magic. That's a lotus. So beautiful. I'm so glad I came to do this. I contemplated not doing one at all. Key concepts: an epiphany, a sudden higher knowing, a sense that everything has a purpose. Your purpose is a gift bestowed upon you. Cultivating conscious contact with a higher power. Wow. Dang, Metatron, you are on like Donkey Kong. When's the last time you heard that? I think I got a new way to poke fun at Metatron now. On like Donkey Kong instead of older than dirt. Because that got old, didn't it? As old as he is. Yes, I think I'm funny. Yes, I think I'm cute. Okay. I lost my place. Sometimes you may find that something you've been pondering or a dilemma. Okay, that's why I left. Okay. Cultivating conscious contact with a higher power, coming to know what calls to you and lights you up. Sometimes you may be finding something. He's like, you can't even read, but you better quit messing with me. I'm sure he said it funnier, but I'm not here about letting him. I'm the front man here. Sometimes you. Sometimes. Told you I felt like playing. Okay. Sometimes. Sometimes you may find. Sometimes you may find that something you'd been pondering or a dilemma you let go of revisits you without warning. Sometimes you may find that something you've been pondering or a dilemma you'd let go of revisits you without warning. It may hit you while you're thinking about nothing, or the trigger may be just the right words arising in a conversation, book, or blog. An epiphany strikes like a lightning bolt, waking you up to the truth that has previously eluded you. It's as if the whole world stops in that moment as you integrate the missing pieces of the puzzle you were meant to solve all along. This is such a time for you now. Answers are coming directly from Source and being downloaded into you. Downloads, activations. Dang, Metatron, damn! Unlike Donkey Kong, isn't it? I still like it. This is such a time for you now. Answers are coming directly from Source and being downloaded into you with such force of conviction that you cannot be the same again. Be grateful for this beautiful burst of magic. It is not an everyday gift. Inherent in this knowledge that Spirit is always listening to you, Spirit is your loving partner, reminding you that you are not alone, even when it appears that you are trapped. You always have a key to unlock the solution if you cultivate the willingness to be open to and tune in with Source. Oh my gosh, I said that. You're a great partner, Metatron. All y'all. All y'all. Dang. Inherent in this knowledge that Spirit is always listening to you. Spirit is your loving partner. Reminding you that you're not alone. Even when it appears that you are trapped, and you always have a key to unlock the solution, if you cultivate the willingness to be open to and tune in with Source. The answers you seek come when you stop looking for them. Be mindful today. When information pops out of the blue, pay attention. The action you need to take will become obvious as you integrate this magical wisdom, regardless of the subject of your inquiry, and you will be transformed. Only good will come of this. Forget my charger this time. Boop. Ta-da. Only good will come of this. Okay. Oh wait, there's one more. Man, what's up? Awakening Genius. Nice job, everybody. And it's an 11, my favorite. Awakening Genius. Key concepts. It's a spirit of creative expression, bringing forth new information, birthing, knowing that your ideas matter. The ancient Greeks believed that each person had a specific genius that acted like a spirit guide, inspiring you with new ideas to further your evolution as an individual as well as the evolution to all humanity. You could say that genius is the spirit of creative expression, and when you tune into it, amazing things happen. When your genius awakens, you realize you do not have to do everything yourself. It's out of step. Okay. Maybe it'll be fine. I really do need better software. I'm going to start over because I lost my place. I'm so sorry. Awakening Genius. Key concepts. The spirit of creative expression, bringing forth new information, birthing, knowing that your ideas matter. The ancient Greeks believed that each person had a specific genius that acted like a spirit guide, inspiring you with new ideas to further your evolution as an individual as well as the evolution of all humanity. You could say that genius is the spirit of creative expression, and when you tune into it, amazing things happen. When your genius awakens, you realize you do not have to do everything yourself. You have an inspired, dedicated, wise helper on your side. Today, can you imagine cultivating a playful relationship with this extraordinary spirit? If you can, you'll recognize that you don't have to solve every problem with only the knowledge, memories, and experiences you already have accrued. Your intellect, in this case, serves as a channel for this spirit of genius, and it can filter in new information. How you forge this connection is to get out of your own way and simply allow it to work through you. The word genius comes from the Latin Gignere. I'm not touching that one. Meaning to bring forth or birth, and shares the same root as the word generate, as you are, which is spelled generate for you English speakers. You are at this moment about to give birth to a new mode of expression, and a powerful one at that. Commit to partnering with your genius, and only deep satisfaction and success will result. Today is the day when your inspired ideas matter. Okay, let me see. How do you want me to do it? Okay. 5 of Michael. This situation doesn't serve you. Release your attachment to the outcome. Consider taking a more uplifting approach. The situation doesn't serve you. Stop and reconsider if the actions you're planning are worth your time and energy. You may very well win the day, but there is a strong possibility that there won't be much to celebrate in the end. Ask your angels if there are other, more uplifting paths you might follow. There's a lot of negative energy coming from the people involved. Dadgum. They are tight. Like tight. This message is tight. And I felt all unraveled in the beginning. But it's tight as F. I hope y'all made it through this. The ones who are supposed to have it will. Or they'll be back. Either way, I'm doing my part. Ask your angels if there are other more uplifting paths you might follow. There's a lot of negative energy coming from the people involved in this situation that doesn't match your vibration. Dadgum right. Couldn't have said it better myself. And I tried. I did. I tried. I did the best I could in that moment, okay? Okay. Archangel Michael, can you help? Archangel Michael can help you vacuum away all the negativity. Consider releasing your attachment to the outcome as too draining. Consider releasing your attachment to the outcome as too draining. Make more optimistic plans, even if things didn't turn out the way you'd hoped. Value what you've learned and try again with improved information. Yes, yes. Additional meanings of the card: negative thinking, wasted energy, a need for greater self-awareness. Page of Ariel. Reliable, clever, educated, and balanced. An excellent opportunity will be offered to you. Scholarships or the pursuit of education. Time to get to work. Come on. Come to me, please. There we go. An excellent opportunity will be offered to you. Educational interests should be pursued and scholarships are likely. Advice you can count on and solid solutions to your concerns will be offered. You may adopt a new interest or passion. Time to get to work. If it's a person, a youth who loves to learn and enjoys academic challenges, someone who is happy to be alive and can see endless possibilities, reliable, clever, insightful, and balanced. Additional meanings: getting more education or training, ending procrastination, pursuing a new challenge. 7 of Raphael. Take time to make a decision. Be clear on what you want and take action. A need for detoxification. Like I said, damn, they are tight. I said, remember I was a little iffy and they said, oh, don't worry, we got you. Remember I said that in the beginning? Boy, they weren't kidding, were they? I mean, it's so endearing. They love us so much. Thank you. Time to make a decision. You may feel the situation is too complicated, but further research will reveal the right course of action. Intuition provides useful guidance on how to sort through all the possible choices. Listen to your inner voice. Don't be lulled into daydreams. Get clear on what you want, and then take action without looking back. If you're drawn to a particular bucket on the card, the chakra. Okay. See the buckets with the colors? If you're drawn to a particular bucket on the card, the chakra color holds meaning and guidance in making your choices. Okay, so the first one that's you're drawn to, go. Which one was I first drawn to? I was drawn, first time, those two back there. Meaning and guidance in making your choices. Additional meanings: unrealistic expectations, procrastination, confusion, indulging in excesses, a need for detoxification. And Four of Gabriel. Time for celebration, abundant rewards for hard work. Release yourself from burdensome situations. Four of Gabriel. It's time for a celebration. You've worked hard and are entitled to some rest and relaxation. Again, it is. Your project has come to a successful completion, and now you can feel a sense of great pride and happiness. Release yourself from situations that feel burdensome. Expand your social life. You deserve to have a little fun. Yes, let's play. Important events such as engagement, marriage, or moving in together as a couple are likely, and it's a time of stability and peacefulness. Amen. I claim this message. Additional meanings of this card: a very special day, freedom from responsibility, the joy of life, a promotion, or new job. And to wrap this up, I'd like to welcome again the Emperor. Stability and efficiency, taking charge of a situation, ambitious plans. Uriel, Uriel, Uriel. We've just had this how many times now? I take the hint and just start believing that you're an emperor. Just saying. I mean, when you're the most powerful mofo that walks into a room, wherever you go, then you're the emperor. Am I wrong? I don't think so. The Emperor. Leadership can change everything. This card may mean that it's time for you to be a leader to those around you, or it might indicate that you would greatly benefit from the counsel of a skilled mentor who can give you invaluable advice. Archangel Uriel can provide you with brilliant new ideas on how best to be a success. Creativity is a wonderful thing, but without logic, it can be chaos. What you need right now is a little organization and order. A few guidelines or rules will help bring your dreams to life in this most efficient and elegant way, in the most efficient and elegant way possible. This is not meant to limit you, but to help you feel empowered and in control of the direction your plans are taking you. Additional meanings of this card: an encouraging and diplomatic leader, ambitious plans, stability, a promotion, protection, authority figures, paternal role models. Archangel Uriel is the angel of great ideas and epiphanies. His name means the light of God, and truly he can help the light and truly he can help light your way to success. When you aren't quite when you can't quite see your way clear to the next step, he is able to give you moments of revelation that seem to come out of nowhere. Ask Archangel Uriel for assistance whenever you have a project or challenge where a creative solution is called for. Well, that was real, and that was real fun. And it's time to wrap this up as the day is almost done. And yeah, I do like to rhyme. It's the way I'm come. It's the way I'm anyway. Do not come. Do not come. If you don't know what that is, you need to go look at my videos on or just go to his education. That kid's got it going on. Just put do not come's education and it'll pop up. And it's worth Googling too. Have some fun with that one on me for free. Okay. This was another message as needed for a time such as this. I'll be back in the morning, Monday morning, by Sunday morning. Apparently, I thought it was Saturday all day yesterday, and I even knew it was Saturday yesterday. I don't know why. Creator Alchemy. You got what it takes. And stick the stuck. And find your flow. Remember to embrace your root girl. The one they tried to convince wasn't worth anything. Integrate her into you. She is you. Be a joyful muse or find one. Let's play. You're in the hand. Curl up in the hand and trust that your higher power has you, even if it's just your higher over soul that you call on, okay? You're an amazing genius. Don't let anybody tell you different. Had that with a little burst of magic. And you got it going on. And no wonder they're coming for you. Did I miss one? I don't think so. Namaste, okay? Have a blessed evening and tomorrow. Well, I'll see you in the morning. Thanks for hanging out with me. I mean it. I'm so proud that I'm here and to share information, as difficult as it may and awkward as it may seem, come out, be. I'm here because one way or another, I'm going to get the message out. If I'm called to that duty, I'm going to get it done. I got moxie, and I'm tenacious as F. So, okay. So I'll see you on the flip side. Okay. Have a good night. Talk to you soon. Ciao for now. Peace.